Stupid double clicking. Anyway, hi, welcome back, everyone. After a small, winter holiday hiatus, we'll call it.
What about me?
It's not winter hiatus.
I was busy, okay?
Holiday hiatus. That's it. Holiday hiatus.
Welcome, new citizen of the Empire.
Look, I had a busy time. I was on hiatus.
I'm sick.
Anyway,
Same.
yay! Look, it's winter, or yeah. So it's winter for me, which means it's the plague, constant low-level plague throughout it. That prevents me from getting greater plague.
Oh, I'm so confused. I had them both screens with the volumes. It was like double time. Sorry. I was like, what's going on here?
You broke yourself. It's okay. Anyway, hey, we're back. We're continuing our adventures from a couple of weeks ago. It's gonna be fun, and yes. Anyway, why don't we dive back into... I have no idea how to like go about with how people's characters would feel. Do you remember how your characters would feel?
In pain, I believe.
Torn apart, I think, is what Nokren's feeling, really.
Yeah.
Apparently Usopp was taking a nap, so he feels alright.
You were on my shoulder the whole time.
Yeah, we literally talked about you the whole time. We're like, is he gonna do anything? Like,
Just hanging out.
Because you had wild shape like the before. I just decided to, like the week before, and just didn't go. We just like, well, I guess you're not wild shaping back.
You were just on my shoulder the whole time.
I mean, when I was there, I did wild shape back and say hi to the chiefess lady thing.
You did, but I think that's like the last thing we did. Was like take hi to her.
Yeah.
We just assumed you wild shaped again.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
I don't use it for combat, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yes. Last time, they had met with the shamaness of the Orcish tribe that was living in these ruins, and kind of made peace with her, and she effectively hired them to be an assassin for the current chief of the Orcish tribe, who's all warmongering. They did so.
A strong term.
Hiring as in convincing through just railroading. So we go kill now.
You really did. We showed up and she's like, yep, we go now. We kill.
To be fair, we could have killed all of them.
You could have.
No, we couldn't have, because genocide is not the answer.
I suggested it was.
Couldn't have are two different things.
Listen,
We definitely didn't have. I'm glad we didn't. We still could have.
it depends on who's asking.
Well, let's not forget.
Now we have the troll friend. And I love friends.
We talked the female war chief into mating with the orc.
Yes, that's right. You convinced them that the two must breed together. So the
I'd like to point out that was entirely how you decided to take it, Matt.
you opened it up.
It kind of sound like that's what you're saying.
That's what I kind of heard you saying, so that's why I interpreted it that
I
way.
heard what you wanted to hear, Matt.
I found it funny. Thank you very
She's going
much.
to die.
It was a short marriage.
I mean,
He won't see it coming.
as long as...
Yes, you will.
Oh.
Listen, as long as one Orcger is born, I'm fine with it.
Orker.
Yes.
Alright.
Anyway,
Well, it was a lovely show.
so
We're done for the night. That's it, guys. That's all to be seen here.
anyway, that has led them into the next part of the entire adventure, where the shamaness was effectively suggested to them, hey, we got some undead problem. Can you take care of that for me? I'll give you a reward. It will help us be friends.
Is this the reward?
No,
Put it
it's
away.
not. Put that the fuck away.
Mads, also put it away.
Knife down.
Look, listen. Put those things away.
Both of them. Both of them are doing it now.
Fine. fine. Bubble wand.
Thank you.
All right, so you went exploring into one area where you found some skeletons that seemed to be tasked with raiding old tombs for more bones, and a horribly cursed area that you dealt with the horrible curse that almost tore poor Tesh apart. Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, it was Dorian that was almost
Dorian
torn.
was tearing. No,
was
Dorian was tearing him apart.
Yeah, I thought
No, I
Dorian...
thought it was the other way. Wasn't it the
No.
other way?
No,
Dorian was tearing
Yeah.
Tesh apart.
Dorian would be in half if it was the other way.
I took a lot of damage. I used all
I was
of my
fine.
lay on hands except for 1 point.
Yeah, and you used the healing potion. I gotta remember that because you can't use it again.
Yeah.
Anyway, you began exploring another area of the ruins, and you found I'll call it the obvious fake wall, because the wall would have been less obvious unless it was, but it was damaged. So it'd be like, huh, there's a fake wall. So you decided to go behind the fake wall first. You explored it, found a room that appeared to be an old storage room, and behind some
That's
boxes, you found a metal door which led into a laboratory of sorts with some glowing balls of apparently evil.
The fucking wisps, that's right, we're fighting wisps.
Yep, and that's where we left off, with glowing balls of evil. So, yes, you are in a room that appears to be maybe some kind of wizard or spellcaster's room. It's got like an alchemical lab, a old bookshelf, it's broken apart, kind of damaged, and there are 3 wispy creatures in here that seem to emerge out of nowhere. Roll some initiative, because we'll start with that. I'm Caplox from earlier.
Wait, why is that? What? Oh, that's right, I have advantage on initiative, don't I? I legitimately was confused about why I had advantage.
And you guys all rolled so well, and then there's Usock and Dorian. Usock is climbing onto Dorian's neck. He's like, hey, stop that.
Oh,
Get out
no,
of here.
I have a plan.
I don't know if I like your plan already.
It'll be funny.
Oh, holy crap! Alright, that's much higher
Oh,
in the
good, we're
initiative.
gonna die.
No, it's much higher in the initiative than I thought it was. Alright, Klicky, you are first, though.
Okay, wait.
It's been a while.
You gotta get back into the...
Oh no. Can I do some kind of check to see if I know anything about them?
Religion? Religion. I think
Religion.
I
All right.
believe religion was undead.
Okay.
It used to be, so it still is now. Yeah, you recognize them as some kind of spirit creatures. You're not sure what they are, but you recognize them as that.
Oh, okay. Magic weapons, and I'm gonna throw acid at it.
Okay.
It has to do a dexterity save, which I'm assuming these things have high hit dex.
They're +5, aren't they?
Their dex bonus is much higher than I thought it was. I'm gonna put it that way.
Yeah, it's high.
Mhm.
I think it's a +5 or a plus, actually, hold on. I'm looking it up because
It's you're gonna be shocked when you see it.
is it a +12 or something dumb?
It's something dumb, but anyway, yeah, they don't seem to be acided. At least the one you threw down.
Alright. Oh god, they're fast! I'm gonna back up and get behind everybody.
Okay.
And use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. Roll the check.
13! Alright.
Alright, I'll just roll some d20 there. Anyway, Signe.
Panic Eldritch blasting 2 of them.
Hey!
Uh-huh.
I forgot you could do that now.
I do.
One will hit.
Alright, I'm guessing it's
One.
20, obviously.
1!
They have very high decks.
All I looked at was the dex, but I'm pretty sure with the fact that the dex is +9, they have an AC of 19.
10 plus 9. I looked at that when I was rolling initiative, and I was like, holy crap!
Yeah.
Is Fafnir doing anything?
Fafnir is hiding.
Alright. Nokren!
Plus 9. I'm not doing shit with my vials, guys.
No.
No.
The closest one.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to 10 feet away.
Alright.
And bap bap.
Alright.
Oh fuck!
You'll like whiff into its like the area you think it's at, but it's just that like life around it kind of blocks it.
Yep. Jump back 5 feet.
Okay. Let's see here.
Then not us, Usoc. This will be them. I think.
So is one? I guess 2 will go after you, Nokren, because you're up in front, and 1 will probably.
Okay, I gotta swing at one of them at least. The one I get to swing at, is that the Hunter's Mark one?
Yes, one of them will be. So you can choose.
Sweet. I'll swing at that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey!
You will indeed hit it.
Oh no! I can reroll those. I can
You
reroll those.
get the reroll. Come on.
Oh, thank God.
There we go.
That's so much better than it was.
Okay.
Oh, we started
Oh,
tonight.
I hit the card one instead of the damage. Oh well.
Okay. Alright. Okay. 1 is gonna move up to you and whack at you. What's your AC?
18.
It will certainly hit you.
Yep.
Do you have resistance to lightning?
Oh, I do. That's the one resistance I have.
Well, congratulations. Oh my god, you'll take 7.
Oh wow, fuck.
Wow.
Fuck.
Okay. And let's see here. I'll just roll some things here. Okay. That's fine. And I got Signe. Signe, what's your AC?
15.
You will not be hit. But
That's good.
Nokren, you will be hit a second time. This one will
Okay.
only do 4 damage, though.
Okay.
Alright. Next
I'm
up,
glad I have resistance.
next up is Usoc.
Okay. Got a few questions for you.
Sure.
Since I was gone, what was the entrance to this room?
A iron door that was kind of hidden behind some boxes.
Okay, so I'm gonna come walking through there. I was never on his shoulder. You guys just thought that
It's just a lizard that's been on
It's
it.
just a normal gecko.
No lizard on my shoulder.
It's like, you just like look over, there's just a lizard hanging out there.
Hey, Will said canon. He was like, "Oh, stop this exo right now." He's like, "Oh."
Ah.
All right, and are any of them in a straight line?
If you would want to move more in, if you want to, you'd have to take an attack by one of them to get into a straight line, because the 2 next to Nokren would be in a straight line, but you'd have to get into a better angle, and the one that's attacking Signe is close enough to kind of block you getting in that angle very easily. You can walk by it, but you'd have to get an attack of opportunity.
So would I be able to get all 3 or not?
Not all 3.
All right, in that case, I'm just gonna drop a moonbeam on the ones next to Nokren.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Always a good plan.
What are you doing over there? Thought you were over here.
It's like,
What the fuck is this lizard then?
Who? What? You guys left me behind.
To be fair, I thought that
Holy-
little bugger on my shoulder was you.
alright, Constitution saves.
Why did it roll so many d10? But
Yeah,
also,
and why are 2 of them 10 and neither of them included?
The 4 and the 9, it rolls 4 dice. It's so if you roll with advantage, or pardon me, with a critical.
But you
Spells-
can't.
You can't.
Spells just do that. I don't know why.
Okay.
I've been having that happen to me in the Sunday game for like ever, basically.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's probably
Your beam of moonlight will strike into both of them and seemingly injure them. They're still up.
that's Good.
They're still up. They're like screech in pain. They're like balls of light, so you really can't understand how much you're actually doing to it, kind of thing. Dorian, what are you doing? I mean, do they talk? They know. They kind of do. So they probably like yell out something in like a horrible spectral like curse almost. That's hard to understand, but sounds kind of orcishy.
I can understand it. Yes.
So what are they saying, Matt?
Probably some kind of explanation, like like shit.
They're gangster in life. They were OGs. They're just like, oh shit, man.
Oh, shit.
This giant turkey over here attacked me.
No,
Right.
no, please, no,
God.
not anymore.
So I'm gonna go.
I hate
next-
everything.
Next to the. Basically, what I want to do is I want to be pressuring some of the ones around Nokren.
Okay,
And I'm going to attack.
sure.
And because they are threatened, hopefully I will hit.
That's a hit.
Good. Then I'm going to use my sneak attack on that first one.
Yeah, you are.
Okay,
Nice.
you will finish one of them off.
Good. Then I will move over to the next one
Mm-hmm.
and attack.
Avoiding the beam, obviously. Avoiding the moonbeam, right?
Yes, obviously.
Maybe not, actually. Maybe not avoiding the moon beam.
Obviously trying to avoid them.
Anyway, Klicky, what are you going to do?
I don't know. Everything I can do, these guys are going to be great at. Acid. Actually, well, would I know I'm not hidden? No, I probably wouldn't. So I'm going to throw acid.
Okay.
Never know. That might roll a 1.
You never know.
Let's find out. They
mean,
didn't.
5, no.
They could roll a 4 and fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
They could roll a 4 and fail. So there is a decent percentage chance. It's just a tiny percentage chance. Anyway,
Decent. 20%, guys. 20%.
Signe, you have a horrible ball of light in your face that seems to have like screeching death coming from it.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's not
who?
great.
Okay, good. I thought you meant me, and I'm like, well, that makes sense. I did like fall face first into one of them, I'm sure.
That's not great. I'm guessing I'd be at disadvantage if I tried to spell this thing.
Yes.
Then I'm just gonna. Oh god, what do I even have? Nothing.
You have a staff. You literally have a staff out that's magical.
It's a
Bop
staff
him.
of healing. I can't bop him. I'm just gonna dagger him, I guess, because I have nothing.
What
I
do you
have
mean you
nothing,
can't
man.
block him?
I have
Holy
nothing.
You did dagger him.
You damn dagger.
Dagger.
All right, you do some damage.
I do a tiny bit of damage,
You're like,
but it's in my face and I'm scared.
You actually like hit it and like scratch off some of the. You're not sure how it happens, but you scratch light.
I mean, that's cool though.
That actually sounds badass.
Like, can't start like doing the sparkler thing with like writing your name.
Nokren?
The Disney.
Okay, the one that Hunter Mark's dead.
Yes, that's the one that Winter killed.
Hunter Mark moves to the next one.
Yep.
And bap. Come on. Nope.
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 Okay.
Nope.
All right. Next up is it.
It takes damage.
Okay.
Or it has to make the check again, rather.
Okay.
15 con save. Half damage if it saves.
Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, Nokren. It manages a mighty blow, landing its, like, basically, like, face firsts into you.
Okay, so a crit.
Yeah. So you'll take 12.
Fuck.
Wow. Your resistance is actually really helping against this thing.
It could have been worse.
I think I'd be dead.
Yeah. And Signe, you're gonna get lightninged too. So it will deal you 10.
Ow!
Alright, we move on to...
I would like to hit these fucking things.
Husak.
Hard.
I hit one on a reaction. That's the only time I've hit one.
So I guess since that one's almost dead, I believe in Dorian. I'm gonna sweep the moonbeam over to the one that's attacking Signe.
Okay.
Dorian, he rolled a nat 1 last time.
He fell
Okay,
into
roll some
the...
damage.
11.
Okay. They dislike your moonbeam. It still stands.
Yay.
Dorian.
Did anything happen bad to me?
You personally, no.
Fuck. Okay. That's worse. Okay.
Let me put it this way. You facilitated a critical hit there.
Ah!
Oh.
Sorry, Nokren. At least it was on you. If it was going to be on anybody, it's good it was on you.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, well, I'm going to attack. Oh, fuck. So close. Just whiffs.
Klicky.
Oh yeah, you don't get to
This is
it.
what I get for believing in something.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything.
I mean, the first one isn't even a bad roll. Like, it's just...
No, it's one off.
It just has a lot of dexterity. I mean, a lot of dexterity.
Okay, so can I get up to Signe? Like, can I move with 30 feet, get up to Signe's, and be, like, adjacent to the one in front of her?
Sure.
Can I, more importantly, can I get back?
You could back away, probably... Well, actually, from where you're at, you're just hiding behind the doorway. So sure, you're not that far.
Alright, so he's gonna run up, you pull out the magical dagger, the poison, the venom one.
Yeah.
And he's gonna attack that the one in front of Signe. Alright, so 6 piercing.
Yeah.
And then disengage as a bonus action and run back.
Alright then.
Good old Gobos.
Yeah, he's just like running out. Ah! Oh shit! No! And then runs. That's it.
Seems appropriate.
You're becoming a true fighter, Klicky. We're very proud of you.
Signe, it's your turn.
I don't dagger this man thing, ball of light.
No,
Okay.
you were right the first time. Don't worry about it.
Nokren.
Okay.
Hey.
Why? Why that one?
Reasons.
Everyone is left-handed.
Rerolling that. Are you kidding? Fucking favor. Fucking.
Okay.
I hate everything. I hate everything right now.
Good news is you actually killed it.
Good.
Not by a lot.
It was pretty close, thankfully.
All right. I guess the other one is in the moonbeam now.
I would actually move up to the next one and get engaged range for the next.
Sure. Okay, Tiv, roll your damage for that moonbeam. All right, that kills it.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
It made it save, but 4 damage was enough to kill that last one. So, you could have done less and lived. But the will-o'-the-wisps are, well, gone now. You've dissipated the lives, leaving you only darkness in this room once again.
No,
Signe?
it's actually kind of bright. There's a moon.
Oh, there's a giant moonbeam. Wow!
That heal is on me.
Signe, you just feel a tap on like your wrist, and you look down, and Klicky will have one of his healing potions, and he'll hold it out.
That was actually a really good heal.
No, thank you,
I'm proud of
Klicky.
that
I
one.
have something of my own that I can use. Also, I forgot about this. Klicky's still the only one that can understand Signe right now.
Yeah, she's stuck speaking Celestial. That happened last time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Back in his bag.
Why is she?
I don't know. She's been speaking like that for a while. Honestly, I thought you knew, because I thought you were this fucking lizard that's on my fucking shoulder.
The lizard's just still hanging out there.
Can I have it?
No.
He's my friend now. So, look, I've adopted a lizard. I thought it was you. Now he's my friend.
A little Usek.
His name is now Percival. So that's,
Good name. Strong name.
You should have known I sit on the other side.
I did actually notice that, but I thought you were just trying something new. That's all.
Oh yeah, and Klicky's wearing a bone helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Usak wouldn't care at all. What kind of bone, anything, you're good.
Knuckles just sitting there doing the cure wounds on his, like, lightning wounds.
I could have healed everyone a lot easier.
Well, you live, you learn.
Plus
It hurt.
it's
I
bad.
wanted it to stop hurting. So.
so is there gonna be like a lot of those things? Cause that sucks.
I hope not, because those things hurt.
They didn't bother me.
Can I want to do a religion check to see if I know anything about them.
Sure.
I might, but it's unlikely. Nah.
Nah.
Is it my turn?
If you want to roll it, go ahead.
Who knows what I've seen in the swamps?
I don't really know anything about those.
Oh,
It's so close.
I thought it was going to be a 20.
You know what? I want to try to. 'Cause why not?
There it
Oh
is.
my god. Alright, yeah, you, like...
Too bad. The person who can't communicate.
Yeah.
I can
You can talk to quickly. You know they're will-o'-wisps. You know that they have the ability to become invisible. They have a shocking attack, and they drain the lives of things that are dying. To kill them, and to feed themselves.
I relate all of this to Klicky in like a deadpan voice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Those things, they suck out life to eat, and they kill things. Yeah.
The invisible part is probably the most important part in this scenario.
Oh yeah. And they get turned invisible.
Oh.
Nokren
Yeah.
immediately does a divine sense and looks around the room.
You don't sense any undead in the
Okay.
room.
There's no more here, at least.
Would they count as undead?
They are indeed undead.
Alright.
You also know that they would have resisted Klicky's acid even if he had used it on him.
I'm not telling Klicky that. Let him think
Even-
he was doing something.
Even if they had failed his save, they had resistance to acid.
They were like the worst enemies for Klicky to fight. They
Yeah, because they were immune to the poison, resistant to the acid.
You hit with the dagger.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're immune to the poison.
Yeah.
The poison wasn't activated anyways. You have to spin an action to activate the poison part.
Oh. Okay.
But it does
It's
a lot of
really-
damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's really high damage. But yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of set it up. Anyway. Yes, you also... Okay, I'll give you this much. You get a feeling that most likely, you kind of infer some things from this room. It looked as though there are 3 sets of broken cots in here. along with the main bed. What you feel like is most likely either servants or assistants, whoever worked here, were maybe trapped in here or something and became these. But will-o'-wisps wouldn't normally form under circumstance like that, so maybe someone used magic on them, or there was a curse on this place, or something like that. Something unusual.
Well,
it is very unusual for, like, undead, this type of undead to form in here.
Is that curse?
Well, I don't know why I'm doing the voice. Matt, I want to search the alchemical stuff and just see if there's anything I can salvage.
Okay, sure. Unfortunately, it's kind of been destroyed near the one wall, so there's not a lot worth salvaging. There's some broken pieces of glass, no material that seems to be actually good anymore.
Can I just have a quick look around the room for anything interesting?
Sure. You do find something that stands out. Once you start kind of like looking through the bookshelf, you notice that one of the books is unmarked, and quickly checking it, you discover something that you don't understand, but you do recognize what it is because of an old friend of yours. It's a spell book.
I found something. I think it spells. Hold it up. Anyone?
I mean, I can look at it.
I'll take that.
Hand it over.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk over and hand it to Klicky.
The doctor was just worried that Klicky was just going to start ripping it apart.
No. Klicky, with comprehend languages, now he's touching it, he can decipher it or understand it. I can't decipher it.
It's definitely spellbook. It's got a good number of spells in it.
How many necromancy is the question?
At least one, two, that I can identify off the top of my head that are necromancy.
Okay. I mean, he's not. Klicky's not going to look for the spells because he can't use it. But he's going to look for any notes, like anything that might be more important.
It looks as if this book was just a spell book and no notes were left behind in it.
Okay, he'll just take it and be like, "Well, I can't really use this." Dorian, do you know somebody?
Oh, I'm sure I know somebody who can use it.
Okay, I'll hold it for now, and I'll stick it in the back pocket.
Sure.
There's someone who's definitely going to want that.
It has some necromancy spells in it.
Which necromancy spells?
I can't. This type of magic isn't like the way I
take a look at it, just for a moment.
Oh, sure. He pulls it back out of the bag.
All right, Matt. I'm assuming I need to do an Arcana check to be able to understand that. I won't, but I will probably be asking people to. That was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And he was going to say, Klicky, I know you said you can't really... This isn't the same type of magic that you do. But have you ever seen this kind of thing before? Are you familiar with these types of spells? Like, at all?
Okay. I just want to look at it, see if I can infer what the spells are.
Sure.
Oh
no! Unfortunately, just like I'm gonna say it this way: it doesn't matter that like you can comprehend the language, but the thing is, it's a spell, so it's like a code, so it's different than a language
and stuff like that. It's not like specific. I mean, these spells are written specifically for the caster. Another caster of its like would have to decipher them to make them work. I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We have two other spellcasters with us who might know us. I'm gonna hand it over to
next.
Signe first, because she seems to be rolling well tonight.
Don't jinx me, Bray. You jinxed me, Bray.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You haven't had enough experience, like, encountering whatever, like, spellbook versions of these spells. You know, so you think, you know that there are certain spells that a wizard, using a spellbook, casts that are similar to your own. But unfortunately, like, looking through them, you're like, I don't know I can't notice the base point where I can kind of put the two and two together.
Suck. Do you know anything about spells? You spent some time around Tim. Not very much, I don't think.
Begrudgingly.
Yes, well, it's pretty much how everyone spends time around Tim, I think.
Yeah, I'll look. Just.
Damn.
All right. I'm going to give you that. You can definitely begin to try kind of interpret some of the spells. There's certain ones that you can pick out, like Fog Cloud is in here. Burning Hands. These are things that are similar to some of the stuff you do. Lightning Bolt is in here. Dispel Magic. Ice Storm. You will be... I'll give you that you can identify that one of them is False Life is in here too. There are a number of other spells, but like... Again, you're a divine caster trying to interpret arcane casting in...
I am nature.
Divine caster... Where nature is your divine. Nature is the divine to you, man. Nature is your divine.
That is actually, like, fairly accurate.
Anyway, and you're trying to interpret arcane spells, technically, of a wizard in another language also. So it's like this weird... You picked up a good number of the spells, though. Like, a good idea of some of the spells.
Yeah, I know most of them.
Yep.
I know them all.
Okay. Take it back, hand it back to Klicky to put in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I mean, I have a bag of holding too. I just don't have anything in it.
I have so much in mine.
I
much.
think I just have like the party fund in the bag of holding that I
Yeah. Don't worry.
Literally.
I'll start adding weapons to that pile, that
good.
bag.
Yeah, I will. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure all I have in there is the party fund, which is like 2,500 gold. Like, it's not an insignificant amount, so I need to protect that very carefully.
Didn't you just also get a bunch of money from the, oh my god, I have to look up her name. Yes.
I added it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're good.
So what's the plan? There doesn't seem to be anything else of value in this room.
Is there more to explore?
You didn't find anything out in the previous rooms. You, like in the storage room, you didn't really find anything except this door here. And
is this room actually built out, or is it like the other ones they were described as like being a cavern, kind of? Is this like an actual built room?
Like, the other rooms are cavernous. It looks as though... The best way to describe it is there might have been like a cave system here before, but people built into it, actually. Like, they built it up into an actual proper thing, you know? So it looks like, rather than like the walls are like bricked, rather than that, it looks like they've kind of been like carved into like bricks almost, kind of some of the places. And the big room behind that you were just in, where all the items were like stored, that was big and cavernous. This is actually just a tiny kind of room that was off to the side. And as I said, the stuff that was all out in that room, there was like a big pile of things that was left in front of this door. Like, and I mean, it was like a pretty damn big pile of, like, so you guys like just noticed like an edge of something, and you're like, huh. And so you sort of kind of looking around, and we're like, oh, there's a door here. So you had to spend like 30 minutes like moving giant piles of stuff out of the way, you know, to get to the door.
Servants' quarters aren't usually a dead end.
Have a look around.
Yeah. Can I do a check for like any false doors, like any trap doors or anything like that?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me perception or investigation in this room.
I would like to do one also, just because I have a job.
And this is the wizard room, right?
This is the formal alchemical room.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, this looks like a spellcaster's room. Basically, is what best to say it. You found a wizard's spell book on a bed in a shelf next to a small bed, kind of thing, you know. No, you take a look around, Klicky, and you don't find anything else. It looks as though you rolled pretty well, so I'm going to give you this. you looked a little bit around the room before. You're pretty sure the room before you wasn't always a storage room.
Mm.
So most likely, it became a storage room. This door was covered over. People forgot about it.
Okay.
This door was locked anyway. You know, it's like they locked it up and abandoned it.
Okay, so in this underground area, is there anywhere else for us to go that we didn't go?
There is one area you know about.
On the orc side, right?
Yes, which is nearby to you. The hallway that you kind of detoured over to here from, that's the one that, there was a door at the end of that hall you did check out.
Remember, I set a bear trap? See, it's full circle, guys. Full circle.
You did indeed set a bear trap.
So, where are we going?
That way, I assume.
All right.
I don't know, I'm lost.
You found your way here, fine.
I followed the screaming of Klicky.
I'd like to know. I don't scream. I holler.
You scream. You scream very loud.
Okay.
And it helped me find you. Look at that.
I don't know what you're saying, Signe, but I agree.
So, Signe, is this like a hiccup? If we scare you enough, will you pop out of it, or?
Fafnir flies over, lands on your head, and just kind of pecks at you. It's like, don't.
Shake her head. No, you don't have to peck me.
Dorian.
Is that you?
Yes.
Here, and I'm gonna take the helm of comprehending languages off and hand it to him. Put it on.
It like doesn't really fit either.
I have horns.
Just
I'm gonna
like
put it on one of the horns.
Yeah.
They're like not huge horns, but like it'll still block things. So, like that.
I don't think that's gonna work.
What? I'm gonna cut off your horn.
No, that's all right. They've already been shaved down. I don't want to experience that again.
All right.
I'll
put it back on.
It's all right. Signe, can you understand me? Okay. Well, that's all that matters. All right, let's go.
Sometimes I wish I didn't.
That was funny.
I hate this.
I really like that.
Do you guys remember the first episode? Yeah.
All right.
Everyone having a conversation, draconic, and I'm just like,
I'm gonna step on Goblin for a moment and just say to Klicky, so, do you know what language she's speaking?
No, I could just it sounds like common to me.
Okay. All right.
I could just understand her. I don't know what language. Like, it just sounds normal.
Okay. I have my suspicions, but it would be difficult for me, I think, to find a book on that language. So I'll have to ask around. But all right. Thank you very much.
All right. So you will head back in the hall past the obvious fake wall that you passed before, down to the original hall, which was a straight shot to another door, which you never went into.
Door?
Yes, a door. Opening the door, you find a chamber that, well, best way to describe it, it's a torture chamber. It's filled with tools and devices for inflicting pain, many of which are still stained with blood.
We have found a large amount of these.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just so many.
All right. So I'm going to need to look around a little bit. Would someone mind helping me out?
They're also very rusty now, and it looks like maybe only a few of them are really useful at this point in time.
That's what I'm looking for.
Are you trying to find a gift for Orin?
And I will do. I will do my own look.
Okay.
Because I get advantage anyway, so that way we have 2 advantages.
Yeah, what are you looking around for?
Oh, I didn't click the thing. Hold on,
I'm looking for anything that would like stand out. Anything that looks like it might.
Better.
Anything that would catch Nokren's eye.
Okay.
Nothing.
And Dorian, you're just like looking through the tools, I guess.
Looking through the tools and the workbenches areas, like basically anything that's potentially might find me something that I can bring back for Orn as a sentimental gift, or anything that might be magical and useful. That too, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. You take a look around. You're kind of searching through the area. A lot of it's just battle tools. You do find a pair of what appears to be some kind of pliers in pretty good shape. They've got this like nice red. I mean, like the top of it is just like this kind of darkened red. You know, even like after all this time, it still maintains this very like redness to it.
Good.
Oh, what is this used for? Oh, here! Don't do that. It hurts.
Yeah, no, don't. All of these things will hurt if you use them. That's what they're designed for. That's what they're built for. Yeah. Maybe best not to.
This is what
on yourself.
my 4th one of these we've found in this place.
I don't know.
They're everywhere.
Oh, good. Well, you know, did you have Orn with you?
For at least 2 of them.
Did he take any souvenirs?
Probably.
Do you know if he has one of these already?
Do I know he has one of those? No.
As far as you know, no, he doesn't.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good. All right. Put it into the bag of holding that I have.
Yeah. As you kind of like turn back to the tools, just like kind of like look around more, you do notice something a little off on one of the walls.
By a little off, do you mean a little off the wall, or do you mean
more like some like maybe like a very subtle little scrape on the floor or something near one of the walls.
Oh, by the way, I think we've got a door here.
I thought he meant like a little writing of off, the word off.
Yeah.
Just like written on the wall. Just
it says off on it, and then another little button that says on.
I'm gonna start looking around that wall for any sort of like
Crease.
button or anything or crease.
You will find a kind of like with Dorian pointing it out, you will be able to find kind of like a crease kind of in here that allows you to pull open the wall. Beyond it is a hallway.
Pull open the wall.
I wasn't going to say anything.
All of my mighty strength.
So you pull open the secret door in the wall, and it reveals a hallway which goes forward to the right.
Secret door?
Instead of back and to the left.
Whoever could have guessed that that's what that was. Dorian pulls out his rapiers.
It's been like a day since I was here in game time, right?
Yes, they did take a rest in between during the last session, so you would have also rested.
All right, give me 1 second.
By the way, I said this last time, but because it's been so long, I still have that the Everflame torch in the back in my backpack, just sort of sitting on the top of my backpack, hooked in.
Okay.
So
I don't need to worry about it burning me or anything else. So
I throw out a little fuzzball that, in a puff of smoke, turns into a black bear.
what the fuck?
All right. No, you know what?
Peek around the corner for me, will ya? Not that loud.
A
little lower.
You know what?
In Druidic this time.
Oh dear.
I'm also stealthing.
All right. A bear will kind of waddle down the hallway, look over around the hall, kind of like waddle back. Nothing
spooky.
Fuck.
Klicky, what's he saying?
It's not a language. I don't know. It's not speaking a language that I know.
Oh, okay, wow. Pretty good prayer for a bull. Bear, roll for a bear.
Roll for bear.
Roll for bear. The bear will, I guess, nuzzle up to Usoc.
That doesn't seem dangerous.
So, I'm gonna be
It will also eye up Klicky.
No eating. I got in trouble for that already.
So, I'm going to be very sneaky and
Okay.
sneak forward
Okay.
and look around the corner.
It appears just to be another small hall and a blank wall.
Oh, okay, walk
And I'm
up.
gonna look around the blank wall.
Okay.
I will also look around the wall.
Okay.
Hey, Bear, why don't you lean against the wall?
All right.
Never mind.
Hey!
Everything's fine.
It's K. I got this.
You do.
Okay. As you guys are kind of like looking at the wall, all of a sudden you there's just like push in and like this bear button like body kind of like just slam into like the wall.
I said lean.
Like Dorian and I are just like very carefully looking around the wall. Then we're just like,
Yeah.
It's like
Dorian, you like scratch behind the bear's ears and like let it run. Meanwhile, Percival is like sneaking down my shirt.
yeah.
I guess that works.
You're
There's
good
definitely another passage here. It appears that the bear is leaning on like the opposite side of where the door would kind of pivot out, so it's really keeping it closed.
other side.
Yes, this is it. The bear needs to move. Dorian's saying as it's still scratching behind the bear's ear.
All right, I'll tell him to shuffle over and push the other side.
Okay.
Very cramped for a big bear.
It's really in the way. It's only a black bear though, so it's not as big as it could be.
I could add more. I hold up the back.
No, that's
Oh,
quite
no.
all right.
All right. The door will swing open. Let me just roll some things here.
I was still stealthing, but I feel like I can't
Yes.
be stealthy now.
There's a reason I'm sending the bear first.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Because it's not actually alive.
Yeah.
Doesn't have
Alive
to
in our
compute a little bit.
hearts.
It's adorable. Yeah. It's friendly to us.
This bag is terrible.
I
'cause it
love
makes us
him.
go- It makes us go, oh.
I can't understand you, so
This is just me. This isn't Signe.
Ooh.
I know.
Signe has no love for the bear.
Signe finds the bear cute. Mads
No love.
loves it.
Yeah.
Well, Klicky hates it. They don't leave hearts. So that baboon could have used it. Could have used it.
No, he couldn't.
No. I need a cushioning for this helmet.
All right, black bear. Let's see what your health is, black bear. Ooh, not a lot. This might go quick. All right then. Well,
Is it going poof?
it might be. Let's find out. Good news, it didn't go poof. Bad
Oh.
news is, let me roll something here twice.
Bad news bears.
Bad news for the bear.
Bad
Okay,
news for
so the bear kind of pushes the door open, waddles in, as you see from like either side of the door, these like slashing come down into the bear as it kind of like screams out in pain, and then it just stops kind of like moving as it kind of like thwumps over.
Oh, it's paralyzed.
As you,
This
can,
is so much worse.
as you can see, like in front of like the bear, a third creature, and it looks like an emaciated like walking corpse with like long claws and looking very unhappy at you.
Oh.
Bear, you're dismissed, and it poofs away. And I'm guessing initiative.
Aw.
It's paralyzed, Matt. It's just going.
I dismissed it. It's not doing
So,
anything. It's
so
slow.
to clarify, did the what I first thought from the way you explained it, was the blades were coming out of the wall.
These were blades. These were claws. Yeah.
Okay, so they're claws. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, they totally heard you, and on either side of the door, two were waiting to like just claw whoever came in first.
Oh, so the bear was
okay.
just raped. The
Yeah.
bear was just...
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
welcome, Nokren.
Yeah. Yeah. The only one that was stealthy was Dorian.
Hey!
Ooh. Nice. Ooh.
Oh, I have an idea.
Dorian is very stealthy and he's hiding.
All right.
So much so that he forgot to go.
So.
He starts the next battle. Like you're
I
at the
know what I'm doing. How to start this?
All right. Good news and bad news. Bad news is they go first, because you're not the only one that rolled a 20 on initiative, Nokren. Who's in the front after the bear?
It would be me.
There's
Okay.
no bear anymore. It's gone, Matt.
I know. Who would have been after the bear?
Nokren.
Nokren would have been. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at the end. I'm at
Yeah.
the very back. So
Let's see here.
I'm like hidden against the wall.
Yeah. So I guess they'll kind of reach in and do what they did best and kind of claw at Nokren. They'll choke the door and all go after Nokren. That's what they'll do. That sounds like something they would do. 20. They don't have surprise. Let us see here what they get bonuses.
I would still have the 20 AC at the moment because I haven't gone.
do.
They had surprise on the bear.
They had surprise on the bear. Bear died.
Well, the bear was dismissed, to be fair. The bear didn't actually die.
Bear was paralyzed for a minute anyway. Anyway, you'll be clawed once. Give me a Constitution save.
oh, these are what are they? Whites? Oh,
No, whites would be worse.
Ghouls.
Fuck.
Alright, you'll take 9 damage, and Nokren's gonna freeze up and just fall face forward. Yeah.
So he's on the ground, and they're all like lined up in an area. And
They're like, yeah, they're right in front of the door. Yeah. Anyway,
All
Nokren!
lined up.
Nokren, you are allowed to save at the end of your turn in order to undo the paralysis.
Hey!
Hey! You were paralyzed for a round. Still.
not even. It was like.
You're like, yeah!
Yeah, that fucked up what I was gonna do entirely. So
Yeah, it sucks.
as long as it's the end of his turn, so he's not.
Usak.
So would you say a line of 5 feet could hit them?
Probably, if is it emanating from you or from a space?
From me.
They're all in the doorway.
Yeah. Well, it's like one's to either side of the doorway and one's right in front of the doorway, kind of thing. So, it would, you could probably get 2 pretty easily from you.
Yeah, it's worth it. I haven't gotten to yet. So, Usak kind of sounds like got a little bit of the burpees. Until he opens up his mouth and fucking lightning bolt comes out.
hey, I can do that.
What is your save DC?
15.
Alright. Okay. 2 of the creatures will do... Well, let me just check here. Yeah, 2 of the creatures will just turn to dust. Well, I guess the 2 you hit will turn to dust. Klicky.
Hey, it looks like you guys got it. I'm just gonna hide.
Follow Dorian's lead, my friend. Follow Dorian's lead.
Yep, that's all he's gonna do. He's just gonna hide around and go, you got this!
Okay. Signe.
Well, first, Fafnir's gonna fly onto Clicky's shoulder
Uh-huh.
and just kind of sit there,
I
very
mean,
menacingly.
I rolled, and it would totally notice Klicky if it was actually looking out for him.
I mean, so Clicky's like, no, I'm hiding. Stop, I'm hiding.
And panic eldritch blasting twice. Because that's my job. My job is to panic blast. And no, it's not. It's probably not.
One will hit.
Alright, chill.
Fucking hell. They had to get a net 20, didn't they?
They kind of. Well, they actually have a pretty decent to hit, and the one rolled an actual 16 to hit you, which they have plus 4.
No, I mean, they go before me.
Oh my God! Yes, they have one more dex than you. That's the only reason it got forward, because they had a 22 to your 21.
Wow.
All right, Dorian.
I'm gonna run up to it
Uh-huh.
and crazy talk here. Hold
Uh-huh.
on.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna stab it.
Swing with my rapier.
Okay. That's certainly a hit.
Good. Now I was sneaking. How does sneak attack work? Hold on.
You get advantage.
Well, I did not take the advantage, did I?
If they didn't see you, then
Let me check what I rolled for him. What was your stealth before?
21.
21.
21. Let me see what they've rolled before. I have their rolls for their perceptions.
Yeah, because I was going to say I should have asked.
Okay. No, you were stealthy. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I should have had advantage on that
Yeah,
attack.
you should have an advantage on that attack. Yes.
I will roll it again,
Mm-hmm.
because those are the rules.
Yep. You still
It
hit.
hits,
Oh,
good
thank
hit.
fuck.
and you
Because
get
now
sneak
I get
attack.
sneak attack on that.
Yes.
So that'll be 20 damage.
It dies.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Just stab it through the back of the neck.
Uh-huh.
Up it is.
The bear was surprisingly a good idea. The sacrificial bear.
Yeah.
Nokren's still lying on the ground, just... Ow.
From the back, you guys hear Clicky. Okay, fine, I won't hide. Okay. Oh, everything's dead. Okay.
So this room has a few tables, chairs, cots, some boxes and barrels. The cots are kind of broken apart. Tables and chairs have collapsed. Or there's a couple of them that look like they're still kind of standing, but you feel like, as soon as you tap it, it's going to fall apart.
I tap those.
They fall apart.
There's
There's
I'm
a
walking.
door across the room from, not quite perfectly across the room, but across on the other side of the room from where you entered.
Okay. As I walk past Nokren, still going, ow, I use shape water to pull water out of his canteen and splash him across the face. Wakey, wakey.
Really? And Nokren gets up.
I want to have a look around the room.
Sure.
Clicky,
Yeah.
since you are so very brave, why don't we have a look around this room?
Okay. What are we looking for?
Anything and everything.
All right. And I'll help. I'll aid.
Thank you.
I was just on myself.
Doesn't seem to be anything else in this room.
Well,
Just a door out of it. Which you already saw. I mean, it's not hidden.
this room seems to be a little bit disappointing.
What's joined us this time?
A jackal.
It's a jackal.
Oh.
They're super weak, but they can smell and hear.
Yeah.
Oh. Dorian, is visibly very excited about the jackal.
No!
Just very excited that there's a jackal in the room. Just,
Jackal, say hi.
hello! Hello, you little... Ah! He runs up and he, scratches behind ears.
Oh
Which
no!
is-
When I said say hi, he full on runs to you and jumps.
I'm meeting him in the air.
Okay.
In the air.
Oh.
Scratch.
Ah!
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. Here we go. I hope this gets to work.
What?
I don't.
Yeah, just
People
I'm
would hear it on
assuming the
stream.
sound.
People would hear it on stream. Jackal calling.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we didn't hear it, so that was very disappointing.
I know. I tried.
Dorian is just actually holding the jackal up and just scratching behind the ears and is just having a great time.
Dorian, this pile here looks like it used to be a bookcase.
Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, hello. Oh, Uzak, bring this friend out more often. Hello.
I have no guarantee.
Work on it.
If I try to alter the chances, I could break the bag and you'll never see him again.
That's worse. Don't do that. Dorian's just hanging out with Jackal. You guys do whatever you want.
Nokren's just waiting for the jackal to be done so he can move on.
We're all just awkwardly standing around Dorian. Just all like,
I open the door.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
It is another hallway, similarly L-shaped, so it goes forward and to the left.
The jackal done yet?
Usopp with lizard lips whistles.
Okay.
And
I don't even know how it would work.
it's all about the tongue.
Uh-huh.
That's what they all say.
God.
No
Well,
one really knows.
the jackal shows up.
Alright. Quietly. Yeah, understand me, boy? Sneaky quiet. Go look and smell. See if there's anything bad.
Okay.
He follows my command, so he should be able to get that.
It kind of sniffs around for a little bit. Kind of walks back up to you. It's kind of like, the equivalent of a dog wagging its tail, but for a jackal, which I have no idea what the hell that would be.
A jackal wagging its tail.
Would it wag its tail?
Yes.
Why not?
Alright.
It was wagging the tail the whole time that I was rubbing behind me.
Five. Yes, it was a great day, because you had a jackal friend.
Yeah.
Alright, go walk next to Dorian. He likes you.
Dorian is like scratching his ears literally the whole time he's walking.
Okay.
And he's a small creature, so you're like...
I'm like bending down to do. I'm not that tall, but like yeah, I'm bending down to do it.
Nokren just started walking down the hallway.
Yep, okay. It will go, again, like I said, down the hall, to the left, and similar to the last one, it just seems to be a blank wall.
I wonder what this could be.
You're just gonna push on it like before?
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same. So it's like
You're just gonna...
clunk.
Alright, you will find yourself in a familiar-looking area. It is the hallway on the other side of the ogre's wall.
What?
You had looked in here before and had not found a secret door.
Now what?
I don't know. I'm just-
Mantis, warp us to unexplored place X.
Back we go.
I genuinely have no idea what.
I actually don't know if there's anywhere left because my brain is not functioning, bro.
Okay,
Unless-
here's what I'll say. This room, when you searched it before, you did not find a secret door.
Yes.
You came in the other side.
Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe...
got
Okay,
There's another secret door.
maybe you've missed something.
Ah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's obvious we did because
Yeah.
all of us were like,
Yeah. Well, okay, your characters realize, maybe we missed something in one of these rooms.
Can I just start making perception checks for like every
Hey.
room?
Okay.
Signe, even though you can't talk, help me look for things.
I can point.
I will roll for Jackal, because Jackal can do stuff.
Holy
now.
fuck, you suck.
Okay, I guess you're starting with this room, I assume?
didn't even do it with advantage. Just like, fuck it.
Oh yeah, advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep the 19, I'm fine.
Yeah. And Usopp did not search this room either anyway. Usopp will take a look around and be like, there's another secret door over there.
Just like, kind of push on it, guys.
Everybody else was like, we don't know what we could have missed. It's like, it's right there. It's really obvious. It's right there.
No, we searched this room. I swear.
Jackal's probably like also by there sniffing around, like, pawing at it too.
What is it, boy? Usok's stuck in a well. No, he's right here. I don't speak Jackal.
Clearly.
Oh my god, yeah, the Jackal found the secret door. Oh my god. Jackal found stuff.
Oh no, what did the Jackal find?
The Jackal will kind of growl at the door.
Ooh. Okay.
It's a bad door.
Battle formation, people.
An axe beak pops out.
Battle formation, people, and I sort of
Dorian goes into the corner and like melds into the shadows.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna hide.
We should have given you the cloak of Elvenkind, honestly.
Is the door made of
Holy-
stone?
He doesn't need it.
The door is indeed made of
He
stone.
just vanishes from existence.
I get into the bag of holding.
I have an idea, guys.
Alright.
They're hiding really well. I figure you two get something's attention to come in, or at least the axe beak can. Give me like 10 minutes. And I start ritual casting. Now I have to get back to my spell list.
10 minutes of hiding, like, this is not comfortable.
I meld into the door.
Okay. You melded the stone.
I'm mad. Because I really like that spell.
No,
That's brilliant. Okay. So, I guess we have to open the door then.
Who's
Oh,
door?
Usok.
You can't talk. Right.
You
Fine.
see, like, Dusak become one with the door as, like, there's an axe beak and a jackal, like, hanging out on the other side of it.
The jackal.
Still not
will
clicking with what's going on.
Right.
Goes, you move back that way.
The giant bird monster is just, like, standing there next to you.
No, not the bird monster. This is the Signe.
Oh.
He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
caught on that she can fully understand.
Oh, that's right.
I smack you on the side of the head.
You do that thing where you talk really slow to someone that just can't hear you.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
And then, so basically, he'll arrange himself so it's Nokren, Axbeak, and then I assume Signe a little bit back, and then he's gonna open the door and jump back.
Okay. This area seems to be some kind of place of display. You can see that the walls are covered in all kinds of treasures and trinkets and markings, glorifying something. But you can't get a great look just because you're kind of outside the room. But it appears there's a number of rotting corpses that are standing around in the middle of this room.
Well, I'm gonna
Gross.
yell out to them. Come on then.
Next to imposing Nokren is an axe beak.
Yes.
I want them to all come in a line. When they're all sort of coming through the door, and there's like a large amount of them as a line coming through the door, I'm gonna lightning breath them.
Okay.
And that'll be my cue.
Let's see here. They shamble forward. I guess you're waiting for them.
Yep.
I guess roll initiative first, because totally they will have an initiative. Animals will be totally at Usok's initiative, because I don't want to roll them. Oh, an awful initiative for these guys. Alright.
Hold on. I'll do something in a moment. There we go. Ah, fuck.
Yay.
Towards Usok.
Alright.
Very important. Oh,
It was important. To the point where my initiative not good. It's fine.
He's borderline having a nap, so.
Okay. So,
Okay,
Nokren,
so-
you're just waiting for them? You're preparing?
How many of them are there?
There appear to be 6 of them.
How many of them are there in a line now shambling through the door?
They haven't started shambling yet. I just rolled initiative because then I want to figure out what everybody's doing. You're setting up a lightning breath for when some of them move through
Yeah,
the door.
I will charge up the lightning breath ready to fire
Okay.
when they're in a line.
Yep.
When there's 5 or more of them in a line,
Okay.
I will.
Usok.
I can't see.
Okay.
So I am. Oh yeah, I'm not next, but I might as well let you guys know.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're one of the two people that don't have. Wait.
That's Fafnir.
Oh, yeah, but you're one of the two people that don't have names, so I kept thinking it was you accidentally. Because you don't have names on my little thing here. Anyway, that was weird. Klicky.
Klicky is gonna. Does it look like they all paid attention? Like they all noticed?
I mean, they were just looked like they were just standing there staring at the door.
All right, so Klicky's gonna pull out some fire and just throw it in the doorway, just to have it flash, to have them, fireworks, attention.
Yeah.
And that's it.
We are zombie apocalypsing this. We're just like distraction this way. Line them up.
Signe.
And then I'm gonna rehide.
Yeah, okay.
And that's so good from a 20 to a yeah.
Well, you actually saw them, so now you're whimpering.
Good news. They don't care about you. Signe.
I'm waiting for Nokren to do something.
Okay. Dorian,
yes.
you just waiting too?
I am going to, wait until they approach Nokren. If any of them get by, I want to try and stab them.
Okay. Usoc, out your turn.
Yeah, pretty much. As soon as I hear some lightning come out of a dragon's mouth, I'm gonna pop out and cast a spell.
Okay.
Which I suggest other people let me do first.
They are going to shamble in through the door. I don't think you'll ever get 5 in a line. Let me roll and see how many you get in a line at most. I'm gonna just add to that. You get 4 in a line.
Alright, well, I'll take that.
Okay.
Zap.
Okay.
Not much, but it gets all of them at least.
Well,
4 of them.
Yeah.
Let's see how well they do. Okay. Awful, because of reasons.
Expected.
Okay. They're going to all shamble forward into the room. And they're slow. They are totally going to take double moves and surround you.
Okay, cool. But I get a hit on one of them at least.
Yes. And Usoc, you can, I guess, pop out as they move by you.
Yeah. How many?
I get a hit
nice.
on one of them.
How many are there?
6 of them?
And they're all just surrounding him.
Yeah.
You know what? I have an idea.
So I pop out. Nokren.
Yeah?
This might hurt.
Okay, that's fine.
Erupting Earth. So all of them have to make a dexterity save.
Matt, how big is this room that we're all in? For some reason, just.
I'm
big,
centering
pretty
it
big?
so it avoids everyone if possible. It goes into the corner that we're not.
Pretty big.
And then them.
I think you failed 2. So,
You did fail.
roll some bludgeoning damage.
A lot.
Oh.
All right. Good news is, they all died. Bad news is, Nokren's in a lot of pain. As like what, like a gigantic like eruption of Earth happened in in an area.
Yeah, kinda.
A
A little bit.
Ow.
What just happened? Oh God!
I called on
Nokren is
Uthrin
looking
a little
at
hard.
Just like,
Nokren's getting his ass kicked. This.
I just park that on Nokren until he's healed.
Yeah, he's just gonna lay there for the entire duration, just like.
I guess roll a bunch of d6s then.
What is your?
Eventually it's just gonna heal him completely. Like it's a minute.
It is a minute, but you could also roll 10d6 and like roll all ones.
There is a chance he won't heal me to full because I took a lot of damage.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
you see, here's what happens. I cast it. It heals you for a d6. All right. Then you roll the 5 feet into it that I move it away. You get healed for another d6. And then we just continue that.
Well, it's start your turn, innit?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Let's see here.
I don't know how.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get one more. Okay, so let's see here. 12, 16, 17, 22, 23, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's 34 health you healed.
Just full. Just.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
My ancestors
But also, ow.
are very happy with me today, it seems.
That was impressive.
By the way, that entire area is also rough terrain.
I imagine the axe beak is probably also dead because it was next to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. The axe beak exploded.
Oh yeah, the jackal was safe, but the
axe beak is very dead.
Yeah.
Dorian got the jackal.
Dorian is like hiding with the jackal.
Probably some of them would have attacked the axe beak too, but doesn't really matter.
No, they double moved to get around.
Yeah.
They?
So they were kind of,
Yeah.
since you were next to it, they could have surrounded you partially, but some of them might have swung at the axe beak if they really wanted to. But instead, they exploded.
Okay.
I mean, that was really impressive, Nokren. You like flopped. It was wow.
I'm
Anyway,
just gonna give you a look.
let's take our first break here. Before you guys explore this room. It's reached that time. So, drinks, snacks, bathroom break, whatever you need. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Go take care of it. And we'll have them explore this room now that Nokren is done being exploded. Mostly okay. Partially exploded. He'll be fine.
Like,
Anyway.
in this one dungeon, Nokren has, like, lost, I think, over the course of the whole thing, almost 3 times his health.
He really keeps getting beat up so bad.
He's just, wow.
It just sort of keeps happening. But
Maybe I shouldn't be in the front.
we'll see you shortly, though, folks, so...